Hey, group leaders, do you garden? I definitely don't, but it's incredible what can grow here in Arizona in the summertime. The bell peppers, the tomatoes, the corn, it's phenomenal. When you keep the right conditions, the watering, the sunlight, when you got that vegetable garden, what happens? It grows and it reproduces. Healthy things grow and they often multiply. Healthy things grow and they often multiply. So as you're growing together with this incredible group of people in your group, you're doing life together, you're getting to know each other, oftentimes the leaders will almost naturally and organically emerge. So what do we do with those leaders? Well, we might just empower them to start a new group. But you might say, whoa, hit the brakes. Why would we ever take away someone from our tight-knit group to start a new group? That is such an excellent question. So we're going to answer that question. And then we're also going to talk about how we keep that person still involved in our tight-knit community, because that's important. So first of all, why would we ever take someone from our group to start a new group? The answer is, well, a familiar one to you: to help others not do life alone. Creating new groups leads to more people being able to join a group. There's more options and, days of the week and times and locations. It's just greater accessibility for people to be a part of a smaller community. And then this helps people in our church body continue to live out the mission and values. You see, there's this thing about how we as people, we don't just grow in a row, we grow in a circle. You know that so well. And so this helps people continue to live out our mission and our values. And as we live this out, this impacts our community. And so when we create new groups, we are helping others not do life alone. We're helping them grow. So how do I make sure that person that's leaving, how do I continue in relationship with them, continue in community with them? That's super important. So first of all, I'm gonna give it like 4 options, but part of this is, well, all of this is kind of messy and complex. Gardening is messy and complex. Community and ministry is messy and complex. So there's no one size fits all approach here. We might need to be creative, need to think outside the box, because your group is unique. You as a leader, you're unique. But how might we keep these new leaders that are branching out and starting their own group in our community still and plugged in? Well, here's a few things. Make sure you're having those, regular get-togethers, having fun together, going out, going to a movie, going, out to eat, inviting that person there or their group, their new group together. You could join forces, have a great time together, whether it be for doing things like that or doing outreach, going to one of our ministries here in the area. Or maybe you as a leader meet with that leader one-on-one on a regular basis. You meet monthly over coffee. Or maybe that leader continues in your group for a time, or maybe even ongoing, depending on the dynamics. Or maybe you as a group, maybe you have the size where the location and everything to be able to kind of meet together as a very big group and then break out into a smaller group when it comes to that time for study and for prayer. And then maybe you get back together at the end for just continued socializing and just spending time and doing community together. There's no one size fits all approach here. But the point is that we're living out that value of helping others not do life alone. So as a group leader, keep tending to that garden. You're making an impact. You're bearing fruit. And guess what? You're doing a great job. You really are. And prayerfully consider who in my group might take that next step. Who's that one person that I think would be a great leader? And that next step to invite them to is on August 6th, in between the first and second services, 10:10 a.m. in the library. We're going to do a quick just just kind of meeting for those who are interested in being a group leader. Just going to be a kind of a vision cast. Here's what it looks like to be a group leader. Here, prayerfully consider it. And then we're going to give them their next step, which is going to be group leader training a couple weeks after that. So it's going to be a super quick August 6th, 10 a.m. There's going to be donuts because that's important. And maybe go with them too to help support them. So I want to encourage you, again, as you keep tending to that garden, who's that one person that you can invite? And let's continue together to collectively just live out that mission, helping others go from wherever they are to where God wants them to be. Let's continue living out that core value of making sure that others are not doing life alone. You're doing a great job. I'm honored to be gardening with you, group leaders. Thank you for all you do.